It's Benedictum right here on your classic metal show from the Dominion release. That is Bang. And just before that, opening up the show, we heard something from Airborne with Breaking Out of Hell. And the guy breaking out of hell with a beer in hand is our good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's going on there, Chris?
What is up, sir? How we doing, man?
Well, we're back. It's Saturday. It's slowly creeping into winter. It's dark outside. I'm usually looking at the sunset, and now it's like pitch dark now. So it's just like, fuck.
Yeah, what is it get dark over there at what, about 6 o'clock now?
Yeah, like probably closer to like 7, like 6:45. Yeah.
You don't like that much? You're not looking forward to it being dark by 4:30?
No, especially when they gotta fuck around with the clock and go backwards to where at 4:30 the sun is setting, and it's just like, all right, drive to work in the dark, come home in the dark.
Isn't that like in a week or so? Isn't that next week or something?
I think so. I don't remember if they do it in October or if they do it in November anymore, because they fuck around with that so much. So, but regardless, it's happening. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. So all I can do is stock up on vodka and hope I make it to the winter.
Oh, we still got a month. It's November. It looks like it's November 3rd.
Yeah, I know that it kind of switches between the end of October and into November, so I never know from one year to the next.
Right. You always just look at it as, this is going to be a fucked up week.
Pretty much.
I look at it because it's always like, okay, my sleep's going to be fucked. I'm either going to be getting up at 4 a.m. or getting up at 10.
Yeah.
And just being fucked either way. I hate it.
I agree, man. But yeah, what are you gonna do? I've dealt with it for 55 years, so I mean, it's not like it's gonna change anytime soon.
I wish somebody could explain why there's a need to do it, and don't tell me about the fucking farmers anymore. I'm tired of that shit.
Well, it's not the war effort anymore either. So whatever it is, it's just they still do it. But they did lessen it though. I mean, they used to turn the clocks back sooner, and they used to turn them forward again later. But they've shortened that because I think they do it in February now. So I mean, it's like between like November, December, January, and they change it back in February or March, somewhere around there.
They're changing November 3rd, and then they go to the other side on March 8th.
Yeah, so there you go.
So
it's not horrible. So it's like November, December, January, February. So basically for 16 weeks.
If we're going to do it, let's really do it. 12 hours. Just flip everything over. Half the year you work it at daylight, the other half it's midnight madness.
Exactly.
That would be great.
That would be fantastic. Well, I mean, I guess if you lived in, Alaska or something, it would actually be like that. It would like be light all the time or dark all the time.
If you live like me and you don't sleep, it wouldn't matter.
Right. Exactly. But anyway, regardless, I tried to make the best of the day. I actually woke up early today because I actually zonked out kind of early last night. I was just like, you know what? I just can't wait to get home and go to sleep.
Just fuck this. I'm done.
Yeah. So nothing puts me to sleep faster than wine. Whenever I drink wine, it makes me tired. And so I got home. I actually ate something during the day. I usually don't eat like lunch or anything, but at one of the guys at the office there was having a birthday, so they celebrated with some Mexican food, And so I helped myself to some of that. So when I got home, I was just like, I don't even want to eat dinner. So all I did was I just broke open the wine, checked out some videos. I see that our good friend Styx is over in the Netherlands for winter.
Well, he's living there now?
Well, for the winter, yeah. He basically packed up and went over there, and he says, yeah, I'm going to spend the winter here.
Boy, that chick's already got her claws deep into him.
So he's left his Vermont home and went over to the Netherlands. He goes, yeah, I just, I'm a little jet lagged. I just arrived. I'll be spending the winter here.
What about all his plants and stuff? Are you just leaving them to die?
I don't know the answer. He didn't really explain it. He just put out a little 2-minute video saying that he is over in Holland, I guess. Is it Holland or in the Dutch area? So yeah, so that's where he's at.
All right, well, good for him, I guess. Chick must have a golden puss if he's willing to fucking pack everything up and move to the other side of the world for 6 months.
Exactly. So,
Not like it's not cold there. It's cold. It gets cold in Holland.
Yeah, but I'm sure if she's lived here since they got married, I'm missing my homeland. I want to go home.
If I see a video of Sticks with some fucking wooden shoes on, I am going to lose it.
That's what happens, man. 31 years old, having a very successful, video presence out there, got a lot of great commentary, does a lot of great analysis, so on and so forth. So we'll see where that goes. I mean, it's only been, 3 months that he got married. So we'll see where he is in a year.
Yeah. In a year, he'll be like, I'm done with that. That's all. As he says all the time, that's all.
Yep. So I thought that was kind of funny, and then I caught up with of course Jericho Green always has something good to say, and then I see our girl Caitlin Bennett. She's been very busy this week, and she did something this week. Just goes back to the ballsiness of her. She was out somewhere where they had those little lake boats where like you and several of your friends can go out there and paddle around the lake.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So these girls, one I think was like a Muslim girl or something. She was wearing one of those stupid headscarf things. Her hijab. And, 3 other girls, and she was out there, and she's getting to be known wherever she goes, and I guess these girls were like screaming at her, yelling profanities at her, like fuck you, and all kinds of stuff,
right.
And she happened to be out there when they docked. And she basically went walking right over there. She just like, so you're out there yelling profanities at me while you're, across the lake at a safe distance. Now you're right here in front of me. What do you got to say to me? We don't like you. We're not going to talk to you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, when you're a safe distance away, you could stand there and yell profanities at me. But now I got you right in front of me. Why don't you speak up?
And they don't.
Pussies. Of course. Pussies. But what cracks me up, and the more theme I see with a lot of these people, be it Jericho or Caitlin or Sticks or any one of them, is that if they bring up a subject where people are negative about it or negative toward them, and they go confront them or ask them straight up, what their problem is, they don't know.
Well, dude, it's just the primary example of how people are on social media. They really don't know anything, but they talk bad shit. And then if you confront them one-on-one, face-to-face, they fucking cower like pussies.
Yeah, they don't know. It's the same way with, you ask anybody about why don't you like Trump? Because he's an asshole. He's a racist. What policies do you disagree with him on? What
doesn't matter, man.
I just don't like him. Why don't you like him? Because I just don't. Okay, why? I don't know. I just don't. Okay.
Because Trump. That's why. Because Trump.
I don't have a problem, engaging with somebody who has something of substance. To back up whatever it is that's on their mind. But when you ask them out, up front about anything, whether it's politics or anything that they have a negative view about, and they have nothing to back up whatever it is that they're disdain, but yet they'll sling shit all day long about it. Mm-hmm. Those are the people that you just can't take seriously. They have zero credibility.
Unfortunately, they still get to vote.
Well, therein lies the problem, and that's funny you should say that, because that was actually going to be my next point.
Oh, nice.
Because, getting back to Caitlin, she was out there again talking to different people about policies and things like that. And, of course, none of